Rosie ODonnell. Rosie ODonnell has been an outspoken critic of Donald Trump.
People really moved out of the country because Donald Trump became president. 10 stars who packed their bags and left America behind. Let's lock in.
My love story was Switzerland short.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're looking at famous figures born in the United States who decided to take up residence elsewhere.
According to TMZ, she has moved 2 hours outside of London.
Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp was born in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Johnny Depp!
Before making it big in Hollywood.
Mrs. Vernon Williams, I hear you're having a talent show out at your charm school today.
I can barely imagine what you would call music.
I can sing pretty good.
But he's spent much of his life
Johnny
living
Depp.
abroad. In the 90s,
Johnny Depp is the GOAT, bro. I don't go for who you put against him. Who's your favorite? I don't give a fuck, bro. Nobody is topping Johnny Depp, bro. I don't care who you are, bro.
the actor moved to France, the home country of then-partner Vanessa Paradis, saying he was disappointed in the direction of the U.S. in a 2001 interview.
I came to France in 1998 to do a movie.
However, he was living in the States during his marriage to actor.
I can't lie. Hey, as soon as these YouTube checks start going crazy, bro, I might fuck around and go out of the country, bro. Like, I see why celebrities get money and they leave the United States, bro. I might fuck around, duck off, and move to fucking UK to United Kingdom, bro. Like, that's some real rich nigga shit, bro.
Actress Amber Heard. During their
Just
highly
pack up and go.
publicized defamation trial, Depp was living in London with famed guitarist Jeff Beck, who died the following year. Depp has since remained in London, with a source telling People he really feels London is a home. His ex Heard has also left the U.S., moving to Madrid.
Chao. No entiendes, ¿no? Lo que ha dicho.
Ciao.
Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly was already
Grace
Hollywood
Kelly.
royalty, but her marriage to Prince Rainier III in 1956 made her actual royalty.
And then an announcement that set the world back on its heels. A press conference was told that the Prince of Monaco had chosen his princess, and his bride-to-be never looked lovelier.
The Philadelphia-born Kelly became
Not gonna lie, she fine as hell. She might be old enough to be my great-great-grandmama, but hey, she fine as hell.
Grace of Monaco. This, of course, necessitated her saying goodbye to her life as a screen star, but she very much remained in the public eye, particularly with her extensive philanthropy.
It's very busy, isn't it?
Well, it is busy and full, but I like it that way.
She didn't completely cut ties to the entertainment industry either, becoming one of the first female board members at the 20th Century Fox Film Corporation in 1976. She and Rainier even worked together on Rearranged, an independent film that received interest from the ABC network. Tragically, Kelly died following a car accident in 1982.
Damn!
Of 52.
I would like to be
52. Okay, 52 is relatively young. Okay, don't be saying it's old. You're old once you're 50, bro. 52 is not that old, bro. Like, at least she lived half of her life, you know, because some people don't even live like a quarter of their life.
remembered as trying to do my job well, of being understanding and kind.
Richard Gere.
Wait.
Richard Gere.
Yeah, me too.
From American Gigolo to An American Abroad, Richard Gere was also born in Philadelphia. He performed on stage in the U.S. and London before breaking out into Hollywood films. Though the politically outspoken Gere has made many remarks criticizing the U.S. and other governments, he, his wife, Alejandra Silva, and their two sons.
Oh, that's him. I see him a lot and shit on commercials and shit, bro. I didn't know that was him. That's him.
Have been living in Connecticut for several years. That is until 2024, when he moved to Madrid. Gere told Vanity Fair Spain that this allowed Silva to be closer to her family, calling the country a beautiful place.
She grew up in a very big Spanish family. like a
Nah,
big
that's lit.
Italian
That's
family,
lit.
big Spanish
That's lit.
family.
Yeah.
And her grandmother was kind of the glue that held that all together.
He hasn't lost.
Yo, chat, like, everybody on YouTube, bro, sound off in the comments. Where would y'all move if y'all had the money to? If y'all was rich and famous, if y'all was actors, okay, basketball players, well, wealthy doctors, streamers, YouTubers, music artists. If y'all were rich and famous, where would y'all move to? Comment below.
His knack for political activism either. In February 2025, while accepting an honorary award from the Spanish Film Academy, he spoke out against the rise of authoritarianism and President Donald Trump.
Authoritarianism takes us all over. We have to be vigilant, we have to be alert, we have to be energetic, we have to be brave.
Rosie ODonnell. Rosie ODonnell has been an outspoken critic of Donald Trump, with their public feud starting in...
Oh my... Bro, okay, bro, a couple months ago when people were saying that they would literally move from the United States if Trump became president, like, I didn't really think nothing of it, but I'm looking at it now, it's like, it's clear as day. People really moved. People really moved out of the country because Donald Trump became president, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. People really moved.
There he is, hair looping going. Everyone deserves a second chance.
Hey, leave my fucking president a fucking alone, bro. Leave my fucking president a fucking alone. Leave Donald J alone, bro.
While the New York-born comedian and talk show host didn't leave the U.S. during Trump's first term in 2025, just days before Trump's second inauguration, O'Donnell moved to Ireland with 12-year-old child, Clay. In a TikTok posted in March, she said this was the best decision for them.
It's been pretty wonderful, I have to say.
O'Donnell, who has Irish grandparents, is currently working on getting her...
Yo, no cap, she looks completely different than when I was a kid. Honestly, I know people, like, get older and shit, but, like, bro, if she walked past me right now, if I didn't watch this, know what she look like right now, if she walked past me right now, I would not know who she was. You know, if you compared 6-year-old me to 25-year-old me and knowing how she looked, both of those people wouldn't even recognize who the fuck she is, bro. I would think there's two different other people. Fuck.
Irish citizenship. While she expressed hopes of eventually returning to the U.S., O'Donnell also has much praise for her new home city of Dublin and its inhabitants. And the bickering between her and the President of the United States shows no signs of slowing down.
Do you know who she is?
Yeah.
You better off not knowing.
George Clooney. George Clooney was born and raised in Kentucky and even tried out for the Cincinnati Reds in hopes of becoming a professional baseball player before becoming a star of TV and film.
Well, this is your game I've never played before.
It's not a game.
Everybody's moving out of
the
the country,
famously
bro.
politically minded Clooney and his wife, international human rights lawyer Amal Clooney, have owned homes around the world, including Los Angeles, New York, Mexico, Italy, and London.
Ooh, that's the type of time I'm gonna be on. Chat, we gotta get a crib everywhere, bro. We gotta get a crib in Mexico. We gotta get a crib in London. We gotta get a crib in Italy. Bro, we gotta go everywhere with this YouTube shit, bro. And just start buying homes and shit, bro. Just go berserk.
However, their home base since 2021 is reportedly the Provence region of France.
Désolé, my French is horrible.
No.
It is horrible. So
That nigga look like he'll move to France. He look like one of them type of niggas that'll move to France.
Amal and their 7-year-old twins are also allegedly fluent in French.
Yeah, I'll be like sitting there and the kids will look at me. You'll be like, hey, Papa is Franzo, eh? And I'm like, what?
In 2024, they sold their LA home to model Olivia Culpo and her husband, NFL running back Christian McCaffrey. Though he may be primarily living in France, Clooney is still fiercely...
Bro, I used to always wonder, like, why, like, rich people and famous people always, like, come together and date and have families and shit. But, like, now, like, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm older and shit, and I realize how the world works. I can kind of see why now. Like, I can kind of see why, like, a lot of rich people and, like, wealthy people, like, become like together and have families and, you know what I'm saying, and date a lot, bro, because it's really scary out here, bro. Like, imagine you're worth 5, 10, 15, 20 million dollars, bro. Like, you would never know who's with you for you, bro. It's so many situations where women are just with you for the money, or even in situations too when guys would be with a girl for money. You know what I'm saying? We see it all the time. Motherfuckers using their girl car. Motherfuckers using their girl money. It's, bro, you see these situations all the time. That's why, like, bro, I have to find right now, bro. I have to find a girl right now while I'm struggling, bro. I gotta find it right now while I'm struggling, bro, because it's gonna be too late when I'm fucking famous, bro.
Outspoken regarding
hard.
American politics.
It's part of democracy, and we'll get, you know, and there's the people who agree and people who disagree.
Kevin Spacey. The New Jersey-born Kevin Spacey was working steadily in Hollywood prior to allegations of inappropriate conduct in 2017, permanently altering his reputation.
He says he's seeking unspecified treatment as new accusations surface.
However, he spent much of his time in the public eye living in London. In 2003, Spacey moved from New York to London, where he served as artistic director of the famed Old Vic Theatre.
And all of the work that I do at the Old Vic through our Old Vic New Voices program to support emerging actors and writers and directors and producers has been of enormous impact to me and incredible satisfaction.
Even when he was making the American politics-focused House of Cards, he stayed loyal to the UK. Amidst ongoing financial troubles, he put his London penthouse
UK is so beautiful,
in
bro.
2024. The same year, he also made headlines for refusing to leave his Baltimore mansion following its foreclosure.
So I have to go back to Baltimore and put all my things in storage.
Ellen DeGeneres. After her daytime talk show ended in 2022, Ellen DeGeneres mostly retreated from the public eye.
20 years ago, when we were trying to sell the show, no one thought that this...
Did she really move out of the United States because of Trump too? Or was that just some bullshit?
...would work. Not because it was a different kind of show, but because I was different.
In 2024, she announced she would be leaving Hollywood following the end of her comedy tour.
If they like you, you're in, and if they don't, you're out.
Though DeGeneres, born in Louisiana, had long had a public image as a beacon of kindness, her reputation took a major hit following reports of a toxic workplace on her set. In 2024, she and her wife...
I don't believe that shit, bro. I feel like once you become like too elite in Hollywood, they try to take you out, bro. And y'all know who they are, bro. When you become too elite, when you have so much power, they try to take you out no matter what, bro. And that's what we seen right here, bro. I feel like she's a great fucking human. I don't know her personally, but just I can just tell. I can just, some people you can just tell, like off TV, on TV, it don't matter if you met them or not. You can just tell if somebody got a good heart, bro, good soul, they're a great person. You can tell, bro, like she's a great fucking person, bro. Like they really tried to execute her, bro, out of Hollywood, bro. That's crazy.
Retired actress Portia de Rossi reportedly moved from California to the Cotswolds in the English countryside. Though they may not have spoken publicly about the matter, there has been speculation it was due to Trump's re-election.
This is not necessarily because of Trump, but I think the shift, they wanted the House previously, but I think the shift full-time is because of Trump.
Eva Longoria. Eva Longoria was born in Corpus Christi, Texas, to Tejano parents.
We are both from Texas.
I know.
Do you miss it? I do.
Nah, no, Kelly Clarkson is a black woman, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That's a black woman.
Ew.
She earned a bachelor's degree in kinesiology from Texas A&M University Kingsville in 1998. That same year, she was also named Miss Corpus Christi USA. After entering a talent contest, she caught the attention of an agent, leading to a newfound career in Hollywood.
Fine, I'll go. But I'm keeping my back pressed against the wall the entire time.
In 2016, the Desperate Housewives star married media mogul Jose Antonio Pepe Baston Patino in Mexico.
Bro, why does he got 10 different names, bro?
With whom she has a son. Towards the end of 2024, she announced that she and her family had left the U.S., splitting their time between Mexico and Spain. Though she's been an outspoken critic of Donald Trump, she did stress that the decision wasn't politically motivated.
Yeah, one time we drove to Disney World in Orlando. So we went Texas.
From Texas?
Yes, from Corpus Christi, Texas, which is like the Gulf of Mexico. And you go.
Tina Turner, the queen of rock
Tina
and roll.
Turner.
Tina Turner was born Anna Mae Bullock.
Didn't she pass away?
In Brownsville, Tennessee. Following her tumultuous marriage.
Hey, Ike got that shit on, bruh. Ike got that shit the fuck on, bruh.
To Ike Turner, as well as the end of their musical partnership, she kept her married name and reinvented herself as a solo star. Turner took up residence in Zurich in 1994, and in 2013, she became a citizen of Switzerland, even renouncing her American citizenship.
I found my home, my dream house. I'm at home finally, and I'm happy about it.
Among the
Seemed like she found peace.
requirements for obtaining her Swiss citizenship was demonstrating a strong knowledge of the German language. She died at her home a decade later, in 2023.
Damn, she did die.
Before we continue, be sure to...
She did pass away, bro. That's crazy. Hey, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel about this, bro. Comment below, you know what I'm saying, y'all favorite actresses, actors, or whatever. And let me know, would y'all ever move from the United States, like, depending on, like, who's in office as president? Let me know. Hey, appreciate y'all pulling up. We out this thing, bruh.